Hey church family, Pastor Russ here. In the world in which we're living with so much uncertainty and fear, I wanted to quickly share with you 3 ways that Jesus responds to fear, along with 3 principles. Here's the first principle: live in the present and trust the future to God. Jesus taught, don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow has enough worries of its own. Today's the only day you and I have. We are one day closer to eternity. We only have today to be ready. Here's the second principle: worry is fruitless. Jesus asked, which of you can add a single hour to their day or to their life by worrying? And the answer to that is none of us. By worrying, we actually think that we're doing something about our fear. That's an illusion. Rather than worry, do what you can do and trust God for the rest. Here's the third principle: our Father is the God of the universe. Jesus reminds us in his day, 2 small birds, sparrows, insignificant, could be purchased for 1 cent. And yet Jesus said not one of those birds will fall to the ground without our Heavenly Father knowing about it. Then he reminded us that we are far more valuable than the sparrow. I want you to know that Isaiah tells us that our God measures the universe in the palm of his hand. Our God is on the throne of his world. I want to encourage you to make sure that he's on the throne of your heart today. I also want to remind you of a unique opportunity that has been presented to our church family. You may have seen an earlier video or read something in our newsletter about this, but if you're not familiar, Thrivent Foundation has made an offer to our church to match any gift coming into our church by 50%. That is an unbelievable opportunity for our church family. It simply means this: if I was going to give $100 to the church, instead of giving it to in our normal ways, either online or through an offering plate, then you would give it through the Thrivent Foundation. They in turn would give that $100 to us and add an additional 50% or $50 to your gift. Here's how you can get in on that. And by the way, this is a time-sensitive offer. They've made this offer to all of their church partners throughout the United States. There are thousands of churches that are involved in this. They're willing to match up to $500,000, $500,000, and once that has been done, then the offer is off the table. That's why it's kind of time sensitive. To do this, if you wanted to take advantage of this and make your dollars go further here at the church, to not only help our church family, but to help our community in this time, you would simply go to our webpage, newhopeeastlake.org. At the top of the page, click Give. You'll see a drop-down menu. It will have 2 buttons. One is Donate. The other one is the one you want to tap on. It is the In Faith Community Foundation Giving link. Once you tap on that, you're just going to be presented with a simple form to fill out. You fill that out, submit it. It will take you about 3, no more than 5 minutes. On Monday, Janie and I did this very thing, and instead of giving our check as we normally do, we actually gave it to the foundation, who will send it back to our church, along with a 50% more, or half of what we have given to the church. I just want to encourage you, if you're planning on giving an offering donation, a tithe to our church this month, if there's any way you can do it in the next day or so, I would encourage you to do that so that you can take advantage of extending your offering by 50%. I pray that God would bless you today in ways that yesterday you never saw as a blessing.